Step down, Full Metal Alchemist, the new top dog of anime is here. With only a single episode, Oshi No Ko has risen to the highest rated anime of all time over on MAL, and we still have 10 more episodes to go. Can it hold on to that high seat? I guess only time will tell, but if what follows continues on the excellence we had in the first episode, then I'd definitely say so. Hello and welcome, you beautiful people. So then, Oshi No Ko. In my typical fashion, I went into this completely blind. No synopsis reading, no trailers, nothing. The only thing I knew beforehand was that it was made by Aka Akasaka, the creator of Kaguya-sama, which, let's be fair, was already a bit of a guarantee of quality, and much like Kaguya, Oshi No Ko really did not disappoint, at least in the first episode, and what an episode it was. I will say though, it's an hour and 20 minutes for this prologue episode, so don't be like me and do reserve enough time to pretty much watch a movie. It's a real pain to get interrupted by awful things like real life. Before we get into the swing of things, I will be covering Oshi No Ko as the show progresses, so be sure to subscribe for that future content, and even if you don't care for more of this, please do subscribe as I am trying to reach that magical 1000 this year. Now that that is out of the way, let's get to why you're all watching in the first place, that opening episode. First of all, I will try to avoid any and all story spoilers here, since this is an anime easily at its best when watched completely blind, at least for the first episode. It's a shock and awe kind of a story that shatters all of your expectations, only to build them back up and then laughs in your face as it gets out the hammer and prepares to strike once more. But excluding the story entirely to preserve one of the greatest sets of surprises in anime history, leaves me precious little to talk about in a video, but I'll try my best to convey how Oshi No Ko made me feel, what did I expect going in, and did my expectations match up to what the anime delivered. And I think the intro so far answers that first question pretty well. It really is a hell of an opening for an anime, and dare I say, the best opening episode ever. Admittedly, it is like 4 times the length of your average episode, so it had to be good, but at no point during the prologue did I feel bored or disappointed. It was edge of my seat gripping my armrests the entire time, and if ever there was a moment I was about to relax, breaking the immersion, Oshi No Ko always threw me right back in with a new unexpected element. And that continues on to my expectations. Knowing Akasaka, I was prepared for some wild but ultimately light-hearted comedy, maybe with a romantic tinge, and initially it kind of seemed like that might be what was in store for me. And then, nope, the whole world was on its head. The show goes from 0 to 100 in 2 seconds flat. It's funny, dark, sweet and serious from one scene to the next, and at no point does it feel like something didn't fit. It's a thrilling tale about lies, love, family, and human emotions, and it slaps you in the face with the hard truth that money is what makes the world go round, and everyone will only ever think of number one. And most importantly, it's harshly critical of the entertainment industry in Japan and the entire idol system as a whole. Shit gets real grim. I mean, every industry is there for that sweet dollar, and the entertainment one is no different. We just always like to think that because they produce, well, entertainment, it must be a sparkly, creative environment where everyone's goal is the creation of art and fun. This Oshi No Ko goes, about that, and shows us the behind the scenes, and it paints a pretty bleak picture of an industry that operates purely with sweet, sweet lies that we all know are lies but can't help but love. Now, I don't know how realistic this depiction is when compared to the real deal, but it feels like it's exactly how that world works, and that feeling is what's important. And speaking of feelings, Oshi No Ko's opening episode is a masterful work when it comes to playing with feelings. There is none of that happy-go-lucky everything will turn out the best no matter how dark things might look nonsense. Instead, it all has that feeling of the grimness of reality and us as humans deceiving ourselves into thinking in that happy-go-lucky way. Everything in it seems believable to a point of feeling like everyday life that we as viewers can identify with, but not so normal that it would be the way you or I lead our lives, offering that element of the unknown while still being familiar. But do I think it is as good as the ratings say? Simply put, yes. To reiterate, it is flat out the best opening episode to an anime I have ever seen. Is it one episode beats the entirety of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood good? Well, no, it's good, but not quite that good. However, this is an anime with the potential to claim that highest of seats good and proper once it's complete. It is a great episode that will draw you in and make you want more. You'll laugh and cry along with the characters, and more often than not end up thinking if you yourself are as bad as the people sometimes depicted on set whenever they're filming something in the anime, and that is what makes it so captivating. It gets people so damn right. Finally, do let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you seen Oshi No Ko, and if so, do you agree with the staggering popularity of the show, or did you find that it was not for you, and if so, why? If you like this video, like it, dislike if you didn't, subscribe for more anime goodness, and check the links in the description if you want to engage with me outside of YouTube. With this, I have been Cheese, and I hope to see you next time. Ta-ta for now.